Page 43, Jesus Calls Us. Just back to G major, we got a sharp here, F sharp, so all the F's are sharp unless otherwise noted. And they've got other accidentals in here too. That'll be fun. Starts on beat 3 with the eighth notes is 3 and 1. Now I recommend on those eighth notes, the pickup eighth, that you use 2 on the D, on the second D, here. So that way you're ready to go on. See, they tell you to use 2 on it on the first full measure there. That's a good fingering, I like that. This is good. Watch the finger, the second line, D sharp, B. If you don't want to do that, you can reach down if you want. That's fine too. Put second finger on the D sharp. Now, if you don't want to put a thumb on a C sharp here, you want here, so you got to use third finger on the E. Here. Otherwise, you can put the thumb on the C sharp. Last 2 eighth notes in the second line, I recommend a 1-4 fingering because you got a C coming up, and the last line on those eighth notes, it's a 1-5, 1-4, and then the half note is 1-3. I'm protecting the melody. I want to feel that, and that's what I recommend on the fingering. For the left hand, you can finger just like it is. Just get the F sharps, and the second line, it's third finger, and then G sharp. And this fun? Not a big deal, I hope. Now they've added pedal. I don't know why. You don't need pedal on this. So, in the places where I want to talk about the pedaling because their ups and downs and their pedal markings are not exactly where I think they should be. In the first line, the last 2 measures, you're pedaling. I'm going to push the notes down and then the pedal. Now if you want to break in the phrase, you lift the pedal up with hands before you play the eighth notes. And then push them. If you don't want to break in the phrase, if it's all one phrase, because according to the words it is, then you're going to lift the pedal up after you play the first eighth notes. So it's here. Connected, and then I'm going to lift the pedal up when I play the G in the left hand, the quarter note G, and then in the second line I'll push the pedal down right after I play the notes, and this is the end of a phrase, so I'm going to lift the pedal up with the hands so there's silence before I go on, and then push the pedal down in the second measure, the second line, right after I play the notes. And I'm going to lift the pedal up after I play the third beat. And then I'll push the pedal down right after I play the notes in the last measure. And if there's a break in the phrase, I'm going to lift the pedal up before I play the third beat, so it's here. Silence, and then in the last line I'll push the pedal down right after I play the notes, and I'll lift the pedal up as I play the third beat, like so, and then in the second measure I push the pedal down right after I play that note, and I'll lift the pedal up with the hands so I get a break in the sound, a silence. It doesn't matter if I'm going on or repeating, I still want some silence there. And that's really the pedaling for it. And they don't tell you can, but you can if you want on the Amen. Since you're already using pedal, you can pedal the Amen. Just make it overlapping, connect it. So let's try this together. So the right hand starts here, left hand's here, and the foot's on the pedal. Ready and go in. 3, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3,